you want to go ahead and talk about it again?
Nah, it's over. We're done with
Javier
that.
being toxic?
No one knows who Javier is. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's podcast. We're actually recording way late.
Live.
No,
Oh, shit.
late.
Oh, shit.
Fuck, actually, we're almost like 2 weeks. We uploaded and then
We're actually on time. We're not. We're not early.
Technically, yeah.
Technically, we're not.
we're early.
We have
No, we're on
we
time.
have a lot more to cover this week. First things first. We're
I'm a
recording.
realist.
We're recording on 9/15, so today's fight night. So you know what that means, right, boys? I'm fighting this loneliness. What about you?
Depression.
Both.
Welcome to the triple threat match, main event of the night.
Welcome to WWE's Hell in a Cell, featuring depression and loneliness. All right. Today we're joined by one of our friends, Johan. I doubt he's gonna say anything anymore. It's over. It's over for him, boys. He's done. He's not gonna talk anymore. But yeah, I actually have shit to talk about. I'm pretty annoyed at school. I'll say it right now, as Chris probably knows. Right now, I can't pause it no more.
Copyrighted.
No, you can copyright me for like 3 seconds of music. No, I'm really fucking upset. Like, you guys have no idea. So Thursday, right? Oh,
Thursday.
okay, time out. Sorry. First off, college hack. If you don't have jogger shorts, fucking get them. They're lit. They're amazing. They're the most comfortable sons of bitches I've ever owned.
And the best thing you can buy is the merch from this podcast. We
There's
got
no
some pretty
merch.
good jogger shorts.
You know what? I want that to be the... If this podcast ever takes off, I want that to be the first piece of merch that we have. No stickers, no
roommate
shirts,
lives.
no
Oh,
nothing.
God.
Just jogger shorts.
My roommate lives of them, so.
I have 2 pairs. And I swear to God, I'm going to get more. I wanted to get a pair of Nike ones yesterday, but they were $20. I don't think they're worth $20. You can go to Old Navy.
AutoZone.
Oh, no, you can go to Old Navy and get like one pair for like $5. But anyways, yeah, back to school related shit. Fuck him. Fuck my art teacher. That son of a bitch cheated me. And some girl fucking cheated me. So for art, I had to go to on Thursday. I had to go to the museum. It was like a quiz grade, and basically what it was is we got, obviously because we're students, we got to go to the museum for free. No one had to pay anything, and he was gonna quiz us. We're gonna see four different installations, I think is what he called them, and we were supposed to talk about them. Right, easy enough. And he gave everybody 3 rubber bands. And what it was is, if you had all 3 rubber bands, you had a 0. If you had 2 rubber bands, you had a 50. If you had 1 rubber band, that was a 75. And if you had no rubber bands, that was 100.
You're God.
Now, I don't know how this would work, considering how I could just throw my rubber bands into the corner and just say that I gave him, but I assume he has really good memory. But regardless, that's what he said. That was the stipulation. So we get to the first place, and
You got a rubber band.
no, I had all 3 rubber bands. You start off with 3 rubber bands.
Wait.
It's backwards, Chris. You start off with 3 rubber bands, and that's a 0. And if you have 0 rubber bands, it's 100.
That's weird. Okay, continue.
And where you're supposed to every time. So he asks questions. And you respond, and if he likes your response, he'll take the rubber band from you. So
pretty much you're a God if he takes it away.
if he takes
Well,
all
if you
3
tie them all together.
no, he only took 1 at a time. And basically,
But
you can only
technically they
answer
become-
once per
They
installation.
become the super band.
No, you can only answer once per installation. So we saw 4 installations. You can only answer once. There was 30 students, and obviously a limited amount of questions. So I know for a fact a lot of... Hey, it's our featured guest. Toby.
God.
Toby
Cheated
Maguire.
himself.
Toby Maguire.
Anyways, as I was saying, I know for a fact a couple people got zeros. Because there was a couple people that did not say a thing. And they had all 3 rubber bands. And I know for a fact they got zeros. But that's not the point. That's not what I care about. That is not at all what I care about. What I cared about was when he was asking questions, he was like, so what it was, I don't know how to explain it. It was,
Stop beating around the bush.
sorry.
Yeah,
No,
you're
I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to explain the thing. So
Beat the bush.
we were in the
really
first.
hard.
We were at the first installation, and it was like 2 Onis, right? A red Oni and a blue Oni. And then on one side, y'all know what Onis are, correct?
No.
No.
I'm assuming it's Japanese thing.
Let me make a quick trip to Urban Dictionary.
Not Urban Dictionary. No, they're like
It's an
they're
act
Japanese
that is
demons. They're
used.
Japanese demons, basically.
Yeah, I know
There's
what
a
it is.
red one and a blue one.
Toby would know.
And then on... Please don't be racist on this podcast. We already lost a couple.
He loves
a couple types of
anime.
people.
Actually, update on that real quick. Just pausing on Victor's story. 'Cause I got bored. Cole dropped that class, so we'll never hear about Mr. Zonk ever again.
He dropped Japanese stuff?
No, it wasn't Japanese. That was history.
Oh.
It was history.
Oh. Okay.
And he was really racist in history. That's why he dropped it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
remember
remember
now.
now.
I remember now. He laughed at like every black thing.
Wait, who are you talking about?
That's a story for a different time. Go watch the podcast, goddammit.
Watch the last episode.
Yeah, if you want to know, watch that.
Anyways, back to my fucking story. God damn it! Before I was rudely interrupted.
No more
Stop beating around the bush.
I'm trying.
Oh my
But,
God. See what
so-
happens when we have more than 3.
So next to the Onis, right? There was 2 different paintings. One looked happier, and then the other one looked like everything was going to fucking hell. One looked like hell. The red one looked like hell. The blue one looked like okay. And then he was talking about like he asked a question about the color, and I was like, the color on this side looks a lot more I wouldn't say lighthearted, but it looks like a lot more a happier tone than the one over here on this side.
You racist.
And then no, shut up. So he goes, hold on. And then because I guess a girl raised her hand. We weren't supposed to raise our hands. We were just supposed to give our answer. That's literally what had been going on for like the past 6 minutes before that. So I tried to do that, and he said, hold on. And then the girl that raised her hand, after I started answering, let me tell you right now, after I started answering, she gave the same fucking answer I did. And you know what he did? He took her rubber band. He didn't take mine. He did not take my rubber band, and I was fucking pissed. I was really upset. I could feel my ears turn red.
Raise your hand next time.
And I was so glad that I had a hoodie on because I just put my hoodie over my head. Because I was really, really mad. I was at the front of the class too, and she was in the back. That was bullshit. I had my hand raised. I didn't need to have my hand raised because everybody else was answering.
Maybe he thought you were scratching your head.
No, I didn't raise my hand.
I'm upset.
I was just talking. I gave him the answer, and then she took my answer, and then he took her fucking rubber band. Didn't even take mine. Didn't even ask me for my response.
Who cares about your response?
So Professor Bernardo, if you ever hear this fucking podcast, fuck you. Fuck you and all you're worth.
I'm going to. What was his name? Professor Bernard. Okay, I got you. I'll go to TCC.
I'm writing that apology letter in advance.
Are you like the marketing now? The lead marketing team for the Tangent podcast? See, Johan, you're getting mad about the fact that we're going off like on different rants, but that's literally the whole name of this podcast. The Tangent.
Yeah, it is.
That's literally our whole like shtick, I think.
It really is. We just talk shit for like an hour to an hour and a half.
Yeah, the fact that we start a story and then we tell like 13 different ones in the middle of that story, and then we come back later. Speaking of which, I bought a bottle cap with a straw lid for my water bottle, and it is lit.
No, you.
No, because the first one, I had to open it and then take a drink. And it made a lot of noise when I'd open it, like it'd squeak. Like I remember one time.
Does your clutch squeak?
My clutch does not squeak. That'd be a bad thing. Oh! Speaking of which, In my accounting class, the teacher, I don't think he gave a fuck about on Monday. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he gave it two shits about the class on
do
Monday.
teachers ever care?
No, you don't understand. This is what happened. We go in, he comes in, he asks questions and then literally answers them like right after. So what we're supposed to do is he gave us a workbook and we're supposed to try to work it out on our own. He did not do that this time. He just gave us the fucking answers. We finished the class in like 13 minutes and he's like, "Alright, you can go." And that was it. That was the shortest class I've ever had in my entire life.
Are you complaining about it?
Yes, because I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Big mood. That's like me every day though.
Big mood.
So I'm playing show shot while we're doing this. So on Thursdays I only have two classes. I have PACE, which is like Emory's version of like extended orientation sorta. It's only 50 minutes, and then I have my biology lab. So with PACE, my teacher either when he gets there late, like every single time he's been like late. So like the class was only like 40 minutes long in like actuality. And then the time he gets there early, he still lets us out like 10 minutes early. So it's like that class is only 40 minutes. I absolutely love it.
Well, I mean, I didn't know what was going on for my accounting class. Like, I understood the concept, I just didn't understand how we were supposed to do it. And then on Wednesday, we had to fucking put it into practice, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck we're supposed to do. I figured it out.
Yeah.
I was one of the few people that figured it out. I think other people were starting to consider dropping the class. He said it was going to be easy, but if he's gonna be like what he literally announced that this would be the easiest class we'd ever take, and I was like, but should accounting be easy? And this is something that I actually want to talk about on the podcast.
At the end of the year, just on the final, just like you thought.
No, we're gonna be able to use our workbooks, and the workbook has all the answers, is what he said.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's what I said. No, but here's the thing, right? Here's the thing weeding people out. Right?
I like it.
Weeding people out.
I'm gonna be weeded out.
Yes, that I hate so much, and I argued it in my business in my business writing class. Like he started talking about it, and this is why I wanted to talk about it on the podcast. He started talking about weeding people out of jobs or of at school, like of like classes and shit. He was like, I don't think it's right to do that, and I was like, I do. And he said, why?
I figured.
Yeah, exactly. He said,
wait, whoa! He thought it wasn't right.
Who said it wasn't right?
The teacher said it wasn't right.
Yeah, the teacher said it wasn't right.
What the?
That's what I said. I was like, well, here's the thing.
See some type of retard?
No. Well,
I'm triggered.
he didn't even give me his explanation, right? He was talking about how Texas Wesleyan doesn't weed people out or whatever, and I was like, and then he talked about the fact that other schools do, and he said it wasn't right, and I was like, but why is it not right? Right? Like,
I think that's completely fine.
You want competent people doing the job. You don't want to just pass someone who doesn't know what's going on in nursing. And have him sit in the back of an ambulance with you, because you're probably gonna die because he doesn't know what's going on.
I have a degree.
Yeah,
I have a degree.
Just like this isn't.
I have a degree in bioengineering.
I got C. All of my years in college, I got a C, and I was really smart. I did everything.
No. Time out. I don't mind the C's.
No. But you see what I'm saying? Like,
C's get degrees.
That's my saying, Johan. Yeah.
No, hold up. Wait,
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay,
no,
go ahead.
I think the reason I said the C thing. Imagine there's no weed out classes and they get a C.
Yeah.
So compared to someone that had a weed out class and they get a C, I think that's more, better than fucking having one without a weed out, that doesn't have a weed out class and they got a C.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, that's one more. I realized I said it could have taken it both ways, but I was trying to infer it to the other way.
Fair point. But yeah, like, it annoyed me so much because he was talking about how he wouldn't ever try to weed people out, but I was like, but here's the thing, you don't want people that don't know what's going on in certain careers. Like, if I didn't know a thing about business, if I didn't know how to like conduct myself in a business fashion, because that's my degree. I want to go in for business, right? If I didn't know how to talk to people, if I didn't know how to, I know it's gonna sound bad, but bullshit my way through anything, like what good would I be? Because honestly, that's a lot of what business is. Like, I could probably sell you a couple things, to be honest, and you probably wouldn't even be able to tell that I didn't know a fucking thing about anything. For example, this paintbrush that I have, it's a thick brush. The reason that it's a thick brush is because it collects more water, right?
Thick.
Now, is that the truth or is that lie?
Thick.
No, that's the truth.
That's a
Saying
thick.
right now. But
God damn it.
Clem like writes it down on a notepad.
No, I'm
Bigger
fucking
brush
no.
means more water.
No, I'm saying God damn it, I'm fucking Chris.
Oh,
That's thick.
God damn it, dude.
anyways, like that's the same thing with anything
Why
else.
Clem doesn't
for
like them
example,
thick?
Clem,
my fucking
your
God.
major is neuroscience,
Neuroscience.
right?
Yeah.
Would you like it if someone who didn't know a lick about neuroscience got the job over
Triggered.
you? Clem's gone. He left. He's out of here. And same thing with you, Chris. You obviously wouldn't want someone that you wouldn't want.
I'm that person
You
who's
wouldn't
not-
want K-pop girl to take your job.
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Ooh.
Now-
Yes, you're
now-
completely and utterly right about that one.
I'll deck you over this, son. But
Oh shit.
hey, man, she's cute. Leave her alone.
Gotta go.
But anyways, as of right now, you wouldn't like if she was able.
Okay,
to
I'll give her a chance. You know, I'll give her a chance.
Uh-huh.
You know, not knowing how to code doesn't mean anything.
Baby.
Everybody can not know how to code and learn to code.
Yeah, but obviously you, like her. If she gets a degree, it's not going to mean as much as yours coming from a bigger school. Yours is going to be.
Wait, but are you talking about purposely weeding out people, or like letting themselves like, if they don't like put in the work, if they don't do anything for them to like just fall off?
That one.
Okay, because I thought you meant like, you know how some colleges purposely try to weed out, and some are just like, you know what, if you don't pass, you didn't pass.
But
you know,
that's also a good thing to an extent, because if you're not, the like, how are they going to weed you out by putting more work on you? Well, if you can't handle the work, then what's the point? If everybody else, can
I'm not
handle,
sure.
If everybody else can handle the work and you just can't handle the work, then what?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
that's obvious. It's not like they weed selected people out. They do it to everybody, and if you pass, then you pass, and if you don't pass, then hey, man, you should probably look into getting another degree. Like, to me, that's fair.
Amen.
To me, that's fair, because I don't know what you're studying, Johan.
I don't know. Whenever people say weed out, I usually imagine like they purposely make the class super hard, like more than it should be.
But isn't that what life is? Like, in a sense, like, if you go work for someone, that's a lot of stress on you, dude. Like, you have to do the job that's expected of you, and if you can't put out the job that they want.
So does making okay, but here we go. Are we saying about making the class hard just for the sake of making it hard, or is it just because it's naturally hard?
If it's naturally hard, yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm just asking, like, if you're gonna make a class unnecessarily hard just for the sake of making it hard.
No.
All right, cool then.
And again,
There goes Toby.
that just depends. Yeah, there goes Toby. But it also just depends. Like,
There goes Clem.
Clem's
God rays!
Clem's Tamagotchi just hatched.
I got the God rays!
I don't know what that is.
So in Shell Shock, if you beat a developer or beat someone who's beaten a developer that's like level 100, you get God rays. Like, that's the only way to get it.
So you just won. You're God.
I'm in a lobby of level 80s and 100s.
Damn, son.
You're God.
Anyways,
That's from
Continue.
obviously I don't expect him to fucking make pet grooming stupid hard. Like, I don't expect him to make like a pet grooming class and all of a sudden like include what?
My dog just randomly walked away from me when I was trying to comb it.
And now he has a giant fucking
No,
trigonometry scar.
No,
on
he
his
flew.
back.
No, wait. No, now he flew away.
That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. Obviously, don't like make something hard for no reason whatsoever. Obviously.
Okay, all right, that's cool. That's cool. That's what I was worried. That's what I was worried you were trying to say. It's like, what the heck?
A pet grooming class shouldn't have fucking calculus involved. A real estate class shouldn't have neuroscience involved, so on and so forth. But if
you're trying to complete like general requirements and end up in a neuroscience class, then something's fucking wrong.
If a neuroscience class is hard and you can't understand it, and the school passes you anyways, then what fucking good is that?
Okay, I agree.
There are some schools that do that.
Yeah.
And that's, to me, that's stupid. Like, not everybody deserves a degree in anything. And I think that if the school does that, then they're a
meme.
No, not only are they a meme, not only are they Pepe hands.
Oh shit!
But
wait, that makes no sense.
Oh
yeah.
Sorry, I don't know. I thought you said Pepe hands are sad.
Like it feels bad. It's kind of like feels bad, man. But you know, worse.
Then no, that's not Pepe hands. It's
The snails are so slow.
Arthur hands?
How come nobody sees them coming?
You talking about Arthur?
No, I'm not talking about Arthur. No, but anyways, if a school pumps
I get it.
Like degrees one after another, then their degree should be...
Well, I don't even think we should think about college so much.
Their degree should be valued less.
Can we tell this happens in high schools already?
Yeah, but that's the point. That's the point. That's the point that I'm trying to make.
Yeah, it devaluates the worth of other actual degrees.
The biggest thing, biggest thing that a lot of people figure out in college, I think I talked about it like a few podcasts ago. This one girl in my business class, she was shocked that there were people that were smarter than her. And hey, guess what? Just because you were the smartest person at your school doesn't necessarily mean that you're the smartest person here. There's always someone better than you.
I accepted that the moment I got accepted into Emory. I was like, well, fuck.
There are two things you need to do. Well, there's one thing that you need to do, and then another thing that's up to you. First things first, if you're listening to the podcast, and if you haven't done it already, realize that you're not the smartest person.
But my mom said I'm really
smart. You're not the smartest person. You're nothing. You're nothing special. Nothing at all. If you were to drop from your college, no one would notice except your friends, maybe.
But
you're not smart. You're not special. There's nothing. So now, what do? You can either
sit. I got all A's in high school.
You can either sit and you can be sad about it, or you can do something about it.
How are you trying to say, Chris?
Bust your ass.
I was thinking more of like
bust your ass.
What are you trying to say, Chris?
People like Brooke.
Get on
Brooke Crosscreek.
Oh,
in my class.
Dang.
That always, got extra credit. I got extra credit, so I have A's in my class. I'm the smartest one.
Get on the dean's list.
I was super happy whenever
you got dethroned.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man, that was fun.
These kids are younger than me, so I don't know what's going on.
There's a lot of shade that's going on right now.
But
there's a lot of shade.
I understand.
There's so much shade. Like, it turns a fucking 105 day into fucking like 70.
Yeah, no. The people
get on the dean's list. Try hard. Be at the top of your class.
It's not worth going on the dean's list though.
Why?
It makes you feel good.
If you're not like, all right, well, at least in computer science, if you're not like doing projects, if you're just going like all academics, no,
that's true. I know what you mean.
Well,
like I know I'm probably not gonna get like a 3. No, I'm gonna get a 3.0 at least.
Yeah, no, you can get a 3.0 at least.
I can get a 3.0 at least, but like 3.9, like I'm not sure this year at least. I mean, I'm working on a project next week, so like I'm not sure how hard it's gonna get.
There's one of my friends. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have a 4.0 this semester." I'm like,
get that idea out of your head.
I can try to get there, you know? Like, I want to try. I want to do the climb. But I know it might not be like a day and night.
You either have a 4.0 and you stay in class and you stay inside your dorm and you do all your work and all you do is study. Or you can live the college experience, make friends, have fun, and do
Make
good.
a Tinder.
And
Well,
Well,
you
it's
can make
not,
friends.
yeah, well, that and those friends can get you jobs later, like just making connections with people.
exactly,
Like that, you
exactly.
gotta
Like
you gotta
you have to
think about
balance
those
that.
things.
You have to balance that shit out. Chris also talked about it, I think, last podcast about networking.
I did.
Well, like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get like straight A's this semester, but
But you can always try it.
I can try, and like I joined the ACM, so like the Association of Computing Machinery, and I'm gonna be working on one of their projects with Alexa. You know Alexa, like the voice thing? Meme? Yeah. So it's like, you know what? No, we're going to be making a stock trading app for Alexa. So we'll see how that goes. But it's like, our teacher told us for introduction in computer science that sometimes employers they don't want necessarily a 4.0, but for you to have some experience. So I don't think the D's list is all that worth it. IMO, I don't know.
It was in high school.
Yeah, it was in high school, but that's because it's high school.
So yeah, if you're just
high school?
Wait,
Hold on,
did it matter? Wait, did it matter high school?
like, you know, getting high GPA in high school. That's pretty much why I'm trying
did it
to.
To a certain extent,
You
yeah.
didn't get anything out of it? Like, a high GPA at our school probably doesn't mean anything to, like, fuck, what's a better school? What's a better school? I honestly couldn't tell you. But like that GPA doesn't necessarily prove anything.
It doesn't define you.
Yeah, that's why I said it's like
just
I don't think it tells the whole story.
You can have a 4.0, but if you went to our school, you ain't shit.
Eh.
It's probably like a 3 in college. Or in like another school, it might be a 2. There's always someone smarter than you. Just remember that.
I don't know.
There's
My mom
smarter.
always told me that, like, since I was like in 6th grade. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
It's like, that's cool, mom.
That's what my mom told. That's what my dad.
Oh my God.
That's what my dad used to tell me. He used to be like, "You're the smartest son of a bitch there is," and I was like, "I don't know about that, dude. I don't
Maybe.
know about that. I'm smart, but I don't think I'm that smart. There's always someone smarter than me."
Yeah.
And you know what?
don't
There's a
care.
bigger meme.
I gotta keep climbing. You know,
Yeah.
keep doing what I'm doing and get better and do
Like
better.
Miley Cyrus said.
I came
never
in like
climb.
a wrecking ball. Wait, that.
Uh,
My philosopher.
Pre-wrecking ball. There's always another mountain. Pre-wrecking
Oh,
pre-wrecking ball.
Yes.
My philosophy teacher just hates Miley.
Oh wait, hold on. So I had the right song, just the wrong lyric.
No, you had the wrong song, wrong different timeline.
Like 3 years later.
Yeah.
You mean Miley Cyrus? What do you mean when Miley Cyrus went crazy?
This was like the final Hannah Montana movie.
Yeah, it was. It was
Wait,
kind of
y'all
like
seen the Hannah Montana movies?
No,
No,
that's
but
the song.
we know the
Kill
song
yourself.
because he got blasted on the.
Yeah, it was. Do you even know the song? I swear to God, I heard the song. I was like, wait, that's Hannah Montana.
Party in the USA?
Another mountain.
Yeah, you see,
We have been hit with a copy strike.
It's Hummy.
In the link of
PewDiePie is
the,
copy striking us.
in the link of the description, there will be a fucking
There will
music
not
video.
be such things. Do not worry. I will not place any torture devices on you guys. On any poor viewer of ours.
It's going to be in the description of this podcast.
I honestly think it's just us 3, but I'm super shocked. I think the first episode has like 30 views.
I refreshed it 30 times. No,
I know I've rewatched it twice, but it doesn't count. I don't think.
I
it
haven't
does.
watched.
I'm scared.
It does every time you watch it. It counts.
Yeah,
Really? Wow.
yeah. So,
You watched it?
I refreshed it 30 times.
Sorry, I lied. It's 16 views on the first episode.
Yeah,
Then 9, and then 13, and then Why didn't no one tell me that the third podcast doesn't have a fucking name and it just says podcast 4?
well, because you know what?
I've been busy.
Why did no one tell me?
He's been busy. They've been busy getting that 4.0, okay?
I didn't
The
know.
fuck? I already know I'm not getting that.
I just heard the podcast. I didn't look at it.
I've already
I
accepted.
didn't
I'm
know
not
it
getting
didn't have a proper
Nope.
title. Just titled podcast 4.
It also has a picture.
I feel
It's
stupid.
it's
No, that's the picture
I'm kind
that
of
I drew for
struggling
the
in
podcast.
Calc
Fuck
2.
yourself, Chris.
No, I'm
German
just saying
Gillis
that
is next to
we've
me. No, it's all
evolved.
fine.
Yeah,
We've evolved from World of Warcraft to
No,
a picture of the tangent.
If you watch I don't think it's the last episode, but the episode before that, was it the last episode? I drew it live on the podcast.
I know
Only
you.
four fucking episodes. How do we not remember?
I did the tangent podcast, and then I added the face later. I
Anyways,
drew
yeah.
the face in the middle of the podcast, and he looks so happy.
Actually, he really hates his life and
probably
wishes
does.
it was
I should
just
give him a
done.
nose.
You know.
I should
You
give
gave him a nose? Oh
I got a
God.
little pointy
Who hates
nose.
his life?
The guy that I drew for the Tangent podcast. His name is Tangent. He's gonna.
Commit suicide.
He's also fighting about a depression.
Dude,
Can you please explain to me why, when you said that, I thought of what was that fucking game that came out? The like learning game that was a fucking meme. Baldi's like learning.
awesome.
Learning
That's a meme.
experience.
I think that's what it's called. I thought of him for some
The
reason.
only game that I can think of is Battletoads and Bookworm.
All these basics
Oh,
Yeah, Baldi's Basics is fucking.
of education and learning.
whenever he's unhappy.
what?
Oh, dude, when he makes his like frown face.
Who?
I know when he's really pissed off, like what the
Yeah, I just feel like, dang it.
I'm gonna say this right now.
Whenever I didn't get what was going on in physics for
I hate
for all
the
those
fact that- I hate
classes.
the fact that Chris is playing Destiny 2 and you're playing fucking Shell Shock. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here recording the podcast. putting
told you.
No, I know. I'm fucking with you.
I'm just mindlessly killing stuff too. I'm actually just paying attention to the fucking thing. I'm just doing something. I got bored.
I'm leveling up.
I can't do that because my keyboard catches so much noise because the microphone's like right in front of it.
Oh, I accidentally threw by the super. Fuck!
No,
Yes.
no, you see, Shell Shock, I just need my mouse. So good.
I really want Destiny 2, but
Dude, I bought the expansion. I'm sorry.
okay.
Sorry, not sorry. I love the
Let me
expansion.
know
The
if it's
expansion's amazing. I love it so far.
Wow.
It's amazing.
The Witcher is on sale right now.
Which
Dude.
one?
I bought the third Game of the Year edition. I bought that bitch full price.
Anyways, I'm gonna head out, boys.
Alright, well,
I need to
goodbye.
finish some code stuff.
Bye.
So yeah,
Sayonara.
peace.
Laters.
We've cut so many times on the podcast. Why would you censor that one? I'm so disappointed.
I'm not gonna say the N word. We're not gonna fall this low. We're gonna fall low, but we're not gonna fall that low.
I'm very disappointed in you.
We're gonna fall, like the equivalent of falling when you stub your toe.
No, no.
Alrighty.
I actually never like stubbed my fucking toe.
So.
Sayonara.
Please don't. Alright.
Well, series finale.
Does anybody have anything to talk about school? Because we burned about 30 minutes of this podcast.
Did
and,
we?
Like nobody said anything else about school related stuff.
Okay, I guess I'll go about school then. Fuck it. So last week, since I listened to the podcast like fucking yesterday, last week I talked about how my professor changed the dates, or not changed the dates, told us that there was homework, and I didn't know about it. Well, now I learned that this professor's even worse. He changes dates on assignments. Like,
Yo.
I was, let's just say, very upset about all these dates that I wrote down because I thought they were the final thing, and next thing you know, realizing, hey, it's due today.
Yeah.
You know, that's a little infuriating. You know, then you have to worry about finishing it, and then you finish it, and you're like, why? Why did I do this to myself? But this is the professor that thinks that just because we finished in class means we're automatically going to have the homework done. Like, we finished the chapter in the class. Oh, so we're finished with this chapter. Okay, the homework's due tonight now. Never mind that it was due on Friday. It's due Wednesday. I'm like, huh. Okay. And then I do it, and then I'm like, wait, what the fuck did we learn this chapter? And then eventually I'm like, okay, I tried. And then then there goes my 4.0. Because some problems would not be answered because I did not know how to do some problems. And then I go the next day, and he's like, should have been working on it and asking when it was open. And I'm like, okay, I hate this class now. Chemistry is now debating my existence. I used to love it. Now it's debating my existence.
What is up with all of us hating chemistry?
Dude, no, I used to love chemistry. I miss those movies class, dude.
Okay, no, I love chemistry. I just don't like this class because like nobody in my class knows what the hell they're doing. I sit
Same here.
I sit near the front. I do sit at the front. I sit at the front of the class, like right next to the teacher, so like I can hear him like the entire lecture.
Mm-hmm.
But like he lectures for like 20-30 minutes, and then he has us do like worksheet for like the last.
Oh, must be nice.
But like he doesn't know what's going on like half the time.
Dude, honestly, I'm just so triggered because like this guy acts like he knows what he acts like everything's fine, and just like speeds through. Dude, okay, this guy I took because he was recommended, right? And then I told the person that recommended him all the stuff he's doing that's triggering me. And it's like, dude, he never did all this. He had a kid, and then I got pissed off at him. I'm like, dude, why would you tell me that he was gonna have a kid? That he had a kid.
Oh.
Once someone has a kid, you know.
Yeah, no, that's when it goes to shit. You don't grade for fuck.
You don't grade for fuck. You don't. Your teaching is fucking just.
Fuck office hours.
No, he has the office hours, but like he just doesn't care. I guess, or he cares. I guess I don't know. He's one of those teachers that acts like he cares, but really, if you don't know what's going on in class, he's like, "Ha, nice meme." And I'm over here like, oh, yeah. Also, he made me buy a fucking calculator for his exams because he banned my calculator that I have. So fuck that guy too. Fuck that guy.
Your calculator?
A good thing is that
They actually do ban calculators because like there's some features that like some of them use that they don't allow in some classes.
you see, I needed this calculator for algebra, but I didn't buy it because like, dude, easy mode. I could do this without a calculator. I did. And then now I bought the same calculator that I should have bought last year. Now, and I'm kind of mad because I'm like, wow, I could have made algebra way easier for myself. I took the exams without calculators last year.
Dude. I need to buy one. I need to buy one because I currently use the one on my phone. So it's like,
Oh
that's just
God,
because
that's
I'm
rough.
No. I have an 84 on my phone, like an emulator.
Wabbit?
Yeah, I have Wabbit, so it's a like emulator. So I have like a TI 84 on my phone. It's just whenever like exams and all that come, like I won't be able to use it.
Yeah. Also, I'm really lost in calculus. I'm really sad because I was super excited for it. Now I'm just completely lost, and I'm like, wait, I don't remember any of this from Alba. And I'm actually really depressed. So I'm like, dude, I was so excited for this year. Everything's going down the tube. Except computer science. Computer science, good job. I love you. Thank you. Mr. Thompson, you are a god. I love you. You're the best professor I've ever had.
A god among men.
You're the best professor I've had in all. Actually, that's a lie. I like my algebra and pre-cal, but you're up there. I love you. You're in the top tier list. Thank you for being cool and actually understanding us. Yeah, that's pretty much my school.
Trying to think. The one. Oh, wait, am I dead? Oh, okay, no.
You're on the inside, Clem.
No, it's shell shocking that I realized like there's like 20 fucking things blowing up around me. It like symbolized my life so hard. No, let's see what's going on with school. It's pretty chill actually. But yeah, with like chem, like I sit near the front, but like the table I'm at, like the people just talk and talk and talk. Whatever, like they just talk because like they're all friends, and then like they complain about not being able, like knowing what the hell's going on. And also at the same time, the only people that like at that table that know really what to do is like me and my like friend Lenny. Like we're the only ones that like know what to do, but like we're already tired of the class because all the stuff we're doing in there is like really basic. It's like just like conversions and stoichiometry and all that.
I'll be honest, conversions have really fucked me over. Because I don't know any conversions, like, on the top of my head. I know, like, a few.
I know a decent bit, but like
I know I had
I
a
forget
small...
the desk. I forget like how much sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's like that, and, like, this class, like, punishes you if you do not know at all any unit conversions.
Yeah, but no, we know. Yeah, so like that's just being that. And the teacher's like some, it's like half knows what we're doing. I don't know. Chemistry's all over the place. Everything else is good. Uh, insecticides are horrible, kids. We already knew this. If you didn't know this, then I don't, I, you might have been exposed to some.
Mean.
I don't have anything because all my classes are just chill. They're just going, and I'm like, I'm not used to studying. That's the thing. Like the biggest thing that's changed for me is like, because I didn't study in high school. I really fucking didn't. So like now I'm actually studying, and it's like,
Ha! Nerd!
What a nerd.
honestly, dude, I spend so much fucking time studying now. Like if I have free time, I'm studying.
Ha!
back.
Nerd!
Toby has returned from the dead.
Um,
Hello, Toby.
no, I was in the library
Oh,
till
never
like
mind,
1
muted
o'clock
himself.
just working. I just got fucking nuked.
Dude, I fucking wish I had a... See, that's why I want to go to, like, a college, like, an actual college. I want to go to a fucking library that doesn't close till, like, fucking 1 in the morning. That's wild.
Actually, Willis doesn't close at all.
Yeah, no, ours is 24/7 except on weekends, Fridays and Saturdays.
No, mine's always 24/7, no matter what.
Mine
Ours-
closes at 8!
No, ours.
That's
ours
not
closes-
fair!
Ours closes.
The other ones close
early.
at 10.
Ours closes early on weekends, but
I
don't know
hate
exactly why.
everything. Dude, I would love to wake up at 4 in the morning and go study at a library.
Actually, that's actually one of the best things to do in the world. Sorry, not sorry.
Me and you, one day, I'll find a place to park my car so I don't get towed like that one dude.
That depression for that dude, by the way.
I don't care. If you don't park there, then you shouldn't park there. Simple.
My dude.
What?
I feel bad for him.
Oh.
But then I was like, I don't have a car, so fuck that guy.
Anyways, so works. Well, I guess I'm the only one that has any type.
Oh,
of work.
no, I got a job now.
Oh, hey, Clem's got a job.
Yeah, I thought I remembered to talk about it, and then we went on the like half-hour rant.
My half-hour rant.
It was a mix of all of us.
All right, what do you do, Clem?
I'm
What's your job?
so
You don't have
like,
you don't have to give like a full name or load out or read out.
So I'm working at the Emory. No, I'm working at the Rollins School of Public Health. I'm working in the IT department.
Oh, cool, lit.
What a god.
Yeah, what a god.
Yeah, no, I'm working at the IT department. They had me down for 10 hours a week, but I emailed them and was like, "Yo, give me 12."
Yo, give me 12. Bitch, give me 12.
Because no, there's a so like they had me set down for like Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. But on Thursdays there's like a 4-hour gap between my like PACE class and my lab. Because my PACE ends at like 10 o'clock and my lab doesn't start till 2:30. So like there's a 4.5-hour gap there. So I was like, okay, well just put me down from like 10:30 to 12:30. So then like I get another 2 hours, and then like after that I can like prep for the lab and all that, because there shouldn't be anything I need to do that like takes 2 hours.
Yeah. Gotcha, man. Gotcha.
Big mood.
No, but no, I got 12 hours, and like they told me I could study while on the job, so it's like
That's what I like about my.
I'm not losing study time.
Yeah, that's what I like about working at AutoZone. If we're not busy, and as long as everything else is done, I can proceed to do homework there. Unlike my other job, where if I wasn't busy and if I considered leaving my post, I'd get in trouble.
big boy trouble.
Yeah, seriously, dude. If I can stop hiccuping, Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go.
It's,
I'm
it's the
gonna
it's
drink
the
some
alcohol.
water.
It's the alcohols.
Actually, though, I don't have anything near me. I don't know if I'm gonna go watch the fight or not. To be honest, I don't think I am.
I'm not, because I don't have interest.
I'll find it on YouTube later.
But yeah, I'll probably get a stream after the podcast. To be honest.
I'm probably just gonna game. I don't have anything to do. There's homework. Fuck homework.
Damn, when Victor was playing Fortnite, and then Clem updates Fortnite just for Victor to say, "Oh, I'm just gonna watch the fight."
That would suck. That would be pretty gay. Oh, see, I don't know if my parents are gonna get the fight. I'm gonna go ask before we start. But if they do, I'm probably just gonna get off to watch like the last fight, the main card.
Yeah, that's the only one that matters.
That's the only thing that matters. No, I think there's one pre-fight.
I don't know who's on the card.
The main card is
I know it's Canelo and Triple G.
Yeah.
But like beyond that, like
I vote Triple G.
I don't really.
I don't know anything about the fight, so
I know what's going on, but like
Triple G.
Are they fighting in Mexico again?
No,
are we talking about Logan Paul versus KSI?
Oh, is it at the Grand this time?
Yeah, it's always at the Grand.
I thought it was at Mexico last.
No, it's always at the Grand.
What the fuck?
If it's a big fight, it's at the MGM Grand. Dude, the shittiest tickets are $20,000.
Are we talking about the Logan Paul versus KSI fight?
No, tickets for that were like $16 for the fucking front row seat.
It was like $10 online.
Jesus. No,
and then I did it in a fucking tie.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid. That's pathetic. No, this fight, I don't know if I don't think it's gonna be good. I'll be honest, but I hope it's gonna be good. I hope it's a knockout. But yeah,
it'd be funny.
That would be great.
That'd be good meme.
Work stories. I don't really think I have anything good to talk about.
Haven't started.
Oh wait, yeah. Today I fucking went to work at 5 in the morning at the hub, and it was the worst decision I've ever made in my entire life.
24 hours.
Yeah, 24 hours. Yeah, that's the 24-hour AutoZone by where we live. I got to work there. I was just a driver, but in the downtime that I had, 2.5 hours between my first drive and my second drive, I had to work in there, and it sucked. It really did suck. But yeah, that's essentially it for work stories. Really, I don't think I have anything. I don't think I remember anything. I had a customer that I helped him out a lot, and he said he was gonna come to me from now on, and he really did. And I was like, oh, son of a bitch.
See what you did?
I don't know shit about cars. Why are you coming to me?
You did your job. You fucked up.
Yeah, I know. I started like. I don't want to say I started being nicer, but I started trying to go more out of my way to help them figure out the problem. And like they're so like happy about it, and it makes me feel so warm and fuzzy inside, even though like
that's gay.
Even though there's literally nothing that I can do about it. For example, there's a guy that came in, and I sold him a starter. It turned out that his starter was fine, and he thought it was probably his battery. So he came to return the starter. And I was like, all right, well, listen, man. I'll refund you the starter. We're not supposed to do it. It's like I'm probably gonna get in trouble for it, and I did, because we're not supposed to do returns for that. It's like I can do it. I'm supposed to do just a damage swap and give him a new one. But I was like, listen, dude, you installed it. I can tell it's installed. I'll damage this one out. I'll give you your old one. I'll give you your refund. I'll do it for this. But if you buy a battery, that battery is yours, and we're not gonna accept the we're not gonna take the battery back and refund you your money for the battery. He's like, well, why not? And I was like, cause we're a store. We're not. Hey, I'm gonna try this, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna return it and try something else. We can't do that because that's not how we make any money. So I'll do it this one time. For the battery, we're more than likely not gonna do it because the battery's a bigger problem. So he's like, oh, what do I do now? And I was like, well, dude, we're about to close. Cause I think it was on Sunday. I was like, we're about to close. Or no, it was on Monday. Sorry. I was like, we're about to close. You can, because he said he didn't trust us because the last time he brought a battery, they told him it wasn't no good and they tried to sell him a new one. And then he said he went home and tried to charge it, and it charged, and it took a charge. So he was like, I don't want to bring it in for y'all to be like, no, it's not a good battery. And I was like, well, here, I don't work tomorrow, so you can come in and ask for my boss. His name's Augie. He'll definitely take care of you. He'll definitely see if he can get your battery to charge. And if not, I'm off. Like I said, I'm off tomorrow. You can come Wednesday after 5 o'clock, because I come in at 5 o'clock, and I'll take care of you. I'll put it on the charger. What I usually do is I try to charge it at least 3 times before I tell you that your battery's dead. That's usually because, and this is for everybody, just to let you all know, this is a secret. Your battery will more than likely not charge on the first attempt. And that's a big scam that a lot of other AutoZones do. They'll put it on the charger once, and then
It doesn't work.
and it doesn't charge it, and then they tell you that your battery's bad. So here's the way it works.
It's not fucking plugged in. Oh, it
No.
doesn't work. I'm sorry to tell you, dude.
Well, like this is how it works, right? You put it in the first time. and
No, I'm
if
talking
it-
about like the actual chargers,
Oh.
like not even plugged in.
I wouldn't
like,
doubt it, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. We do that with, if you bring a battery that's old as shit, we do that. We don't even bother trying it. Or if you bring us a battery and it's less than 10 volts, we don't put it on the charger because it's not gonna catch a charge. So it all depends on the voltage of it too. If it's higher than 10, it has a chance of charging. If it's less than 10, if you're bringing me a 14 volt battery and it only has 6 volts, it's not gonna charge. That's not gonna charge, and I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna waste my time trying to charge it.
Yeah, you piece of doo doo.
But anyways, it all depends on your voltage. But what happens is when you try the first time to charge it, it'll take a charge and it'll raise the voltage, but then it'll cancel it because it thinks the battery is bad because your voltage is changing.
Yeah.
So that's the first one. The second charge, like I said, I do it 3 times. So that's usually what happens when you bring a battery. They'll tell you, hey, your battery's bad, it tested bad. And it still shows it's at 0%, but the voltage probably went up. And then obviously they sell you a new battery. So what I do is I do the first one, and then I do it a second time, and then usually that second time raises it to a proper voltage and it actually starts charging the battery. But it'll cancel again because the voltage is irregular. It's not regulating, so it's like, oh shit, what the fuck's happening with the battery? So it cancels it again because it thinks the battery's bad. The third time, it'll charge and it'll pick up a charge and it'll usually charge up. Usually it cancels out at about 80, but 80% is around the sweet spot. You can throw it into your car, and as long as your alternator is working fine, the battery's going to charge. And you're going to have a 100% battery like in about an hour if you put it back in your car. Like I said, it all depends on your voltage. It all depends on a lot of factors. What AutoZone you go to, how helpful they actually are, how willing they are to make sell. I do target selling.
Fucking nerd.
At our
You're taking our money.
no, well, here's like we have to sell certain stuff, right? There are brake lubes that we're supposed to sell. It makes our store look better.
Lube.
We have battery grease that we sell. It makes our store look better. It's basically like extra stuff, and what that does when we sell it, it essentially gives me my hours. So think about that next time you go to an AutoZone and you ask for like a pair of brake pads and they try to sell you that grease. You're affecting that store's hours if you don't buy it. Not by much, but if you go a while without selling those, then that's when you start affecting them.
Wow, well, you're addicted to AutoZone.
No, I don't say that. Yeah. So if someone comes in and before I can even get like the prices out, they say that they want the cheapest ones. I'm not gonna sell them the grease because they're not gonna want it. They're not gonna buy it. It's simple as that. If you look like you're in a hurry, I'm not gonna try to sell it to you because I know you don't want it. I know you're busy. You're trying to get home. You're trying to do whatever the fuck it is you're trying to do. You're not gonna buy it. You don't care. You want to make this as easy as possible. But when someone comes in, they start talking and they like want the best thing. I'll tell them, hey, you can buy this. It helps out a lot. And usually they say yeah. Now, my favorite thing is when they say that they have some at home. You lying son of a bitch. Don't sit here and fucking tell me that you have battery grease at home. Don't
Breathe.
fucking lie to me like this. I'm not stupid. I was born at night, but not last night. I'm not a fucking idiot. You don't have that shit at home. You don't gotta lie. Just say you don't want it. It's a simple.
Comes back with some fucking
I don't
palm
want it.
oil from the cabinet.
I wouldn't doubt it. They fucking put butter. They put petroleum jelly on the battery posts.
Cross out palm oil battery.
Well, if you ever wanted to kill your battery, that's the perfect way to do it. But yeah,
Here's a tip, kids. If you want your alternator, not your fucking alternator, your radiator to always run cold, put some fucking what's it called? Red Bull in that shit.
yeah,
Put some Red Bull in your
It'll do it,
radiator.
yeah, guys. But remember that there's 3 different types of Red Bull. There's blue, there's red, and there's regular. You gotta find out exactly.
Dude, I could just drink a fucking energy drink right now. That's what I need.
I prefer to put them all.
You gotta find out which one goes into your radiator, because if you put in the wrong one, it can potentially damage your brakes. By the fucking way,
I put them all.
I learned that there's so if you don't know about brakes, there's more than one type of brake fluid. There's dot 3. Right.
Dot 3?
Dot 3, like DOT. So it's like thought 3. Said. So
You got Toby. That's all that matters.
So it's dot 3, which is what most regular cars use. Dot 4, which is what higher end cars use, like BMWs, Mercedes,
Lexus.
Maybe Lexus. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I've yet to see a Lexus with it. And then you have dot 5. Dot 5 is the most premium of them all. That's for... I honestly don't know why we carry that. That's like for supercar stuff. But I asked at work what would happen if I put dot 5 fluid into my dot 3. Apparently it's silicone based. So that would really, really fuck my shit up, fam. And if I left it in there long enough, I would have to replace the entire brake system.
They sell it for the what's it called? That space shuttle that drives around fucking Fort Worth.
Hold on, that'd be wild. What cars use dot 5 brake fluid? As a rule, vehicles equipped with anti-lock brakes should not use dot 5 brake fluid. Dot 5 brake fluid is silicone based. Dot 3 and dot 4 are glycol based. It can be distinguished from conventional brake fluid by its purple color, which comes from a dye. Wait, shut up. I don't care. What the fuck is... Can I use dot 5? No.
Dot 5, specially made for SpaceX shuttles.
Shut up, Clem. Compatibility of the dot 5 brake fluid. There it is. Show me the money. Brake fluid compatibility. Dot 5 brake fluid made of silicone. One of the points of the silicone is that it does not absorb any moisture, which means dot 5 brake fluids do not get contaminated due to moisture with passage of time. Another advantage of silicone is that it's chemically inert, which means there are no reactions between dot 5 and other parts. Its boiling point is higher than dot 3 and 4. But all this does not make dot 5 a magical and perfect brake fluid. What fucking cars use dot 5?
Those cars.
Telling you, space shuttles.
Get out of here, Clem.
I am an honored person on this damn podcast.
But actually, though,
I came up with the name, fucker. I'll take it back.
Hey, he threatened you, Victor, not me.
What are you gonna call it? The fucking parallel? Try me.
The parallelogram.
We'll just take that name now.
The parallelogram.
It's copyrighted. I'll get my boy Elon Musk to come in here.
Dude, smoking a fat blunt too. Love it.
Oh my god, he's in so much fucking trouble for that shit.
Wait, who?
Elon Musk was on the Joe Rogan show,
For
doing an
hitting,
interview.
he
and
was hitting. He inhaled the doobie like it was a fucking like a
he
cigar.
he smoked
He
a
didn't
blunt.
smoke
He's
it.
become a meme.
He inhaled it into his mouth like a fucking cigar.
Yeah,
But not only that, I don't really care about.
that's how classy he is.
So I don't care about Elon Musk mainly because he all he does is call people pedos. That's really sad.
But
Yeah, he does fucked up shit.
Yeah, he calls people pedophiles.
He's very
for no
he's
reason
very
whatsoever.
he's very vocal.
Yeah, as the head of a company, you should probably keep your fucking mouth shut. Elon Musk, if you're listening to this podcast, you're more than welcome to come and defend yourself. But it is my understanding as a businessman, as a person that wants to get into the business world, that if you have things you want to say, you should probably just keep them to your fucking self.
No.
Don't be going talking open.
If he ever does get on
Twitter,
here, can I have like one of those Tesla like wireless phone chargers? I really want.
Open a Twitter. Don't use your name on it. Don't associate it with yourself, and then call him a pedo. Don't use your fucking main account to call someone a fucking pedo when you have no idea what the fuck is going on. All because he said he didn't like your PR stunt of the fucking piece of shit ass submarine that probably wasn't gonna work. Can you imagine if they used the submarine and did it fucking collapse and just killed everybody in it?
That would be the best meal of all.
Not only do you look like an asshole for calling them a pedophile, but you killed people now. Congrats. You're a murderer.
Yeah.
Anyways, fuck. There was something I want to talk about. Oh! Video game shit.
Uh-huh.
Oh!
Animal Crossing! Animal Crossing!
Yeah. Animal Crossing coming to the Switch.
Hell yeah! I gotta get myself a fucking Switch.
Yeah, no, get out here, Chris.
I'm gonna get myself a fucking Switch.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Gonna get a Switch. Gonna get Animal Crossing.
Isabel's
Spend my
in Smash
life
now.
Animal Crossing. I don't care about. Maybe I care about
Smash
Smash
Brothers.
Bros.
Isabel's in Smash, so she's my new main.
I'm gonna be a Kirby Isabel main.
No, Isabel's already my new main. It's already confirmed. New
Dude,
main.
I'm gonna use
I'm
Kirby
gonna
and Isabel.
I'm gonna stick to my Captain
Dude,
Falcon.
Isabel looks so fucking adorable. She's so cute. She's just like
Fucking furries.
I like how she flies away in the little balloon.
I like I think it's her up B is the fucking pawn is like the little cheater thing.
Yeah,
I didn't get a chance to check out the Nintendo Direct, so they announced Animal Crossing.
Yes.
I know about that. That was big as fuck.
It was it was back
that
to
trumped
back.
everything.
It was back to back. They announced Isabel fighting for Smash Brothers.
Isabel turns over a new leaf.
and then right after it cuts to Tom Nook watching like the Smash Brothers thing, and then he's like, "Well, everybody's out like at these camps and smashing." But I thought that was funny too. And then he's like, "But I better build these homes so everybody has something nice to come to." And I was like, "What?" And then it fucking showed it. It showed Animal Crossing. I was like, "Oh, baby!" Oh.
Mostly, I was hoping Tom Nook would be the new mayor because you know how Isabel's not there no more.
No,
so I was just
dude. No, what makes me excited is that Isabel's gonna be there. Because Isabel was new to the series. In this installment.
Oh, she was. Wait,
yeah, she wasn't in the old ones. In the old ones, the mayor was that purple pelican, the pissed off one that works at the mail place. Not the white one that's always happy. There's a purple one. I think if you go in at
wait, at the hair place, that's
shampoo, stupid.
Dude, shampoo.
No, no. If you go to the mail crate.
Okay, dude, it's been like fucking since I played it in 2014. All right, shut up.
So, dude,
it's 2018. It's 4 years ago.
Dude, I have like 1,500 hours played in that game. Get at me,
dude. I'm telling you right now, Andy lost my fucking Animal Crossing.
Dude, I lost my Animal Crossing. I'm so sad. I had everything, dude. Remember? But anyway.
No, I remember.
Dude,
the perfect snowman.
No. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna complete the snowman. I'm gonna get all my shit, and I hope that I can send it to my to myself on the Switch. But anyways, as I was saying, so there are There are two sisters that work. Literally, everybody's fucking related in Animal Crossing. There are two sisters that work in the mail place.
Mexican family.
Oh,
You
God.
you have the white pelican and then a purple pelican, and the purple pelican used to be your assistant, and then it became Isabel for New Leaf. And
Oh, I like
Isabel
Isabel.
was my favorite character by far.
I knew it, definitely.
I love Isabel.
No, yeah, I thought she was the best, too.
I love Isabel. She is the.
She actually cared about you.
She's the most adorable MVP, dude. If you haven't played for a while and you come back to the game, she tells you how while you were gone that she took over. Yeah, she tells you that she took over and she tried to like keep everything clean, and then she says she's sorry, and I'm like, don't say sorry. Come give me a hug. And she like
Fucking
welcomes you
furry.
back, and it's so adorable. Fight me, boy.
Tom Nook coming at you with that heavy mortgage.
I think I owe him $400,000 right now. I'm not gonna lie.
That'd be funny as shit. Like if he was the Smash Brothers and he just hit you with money
Well,
bags.
Here's something that you probably didn't know, right? In New Leaf, you can choose if you want to upgrade your house or not. In the older games, there wasn't an option. As soon as you paid off your thing and you went to go talk to Tom Nook, you were fucked. Or Tom Nook would come and find you, I believe. He'd come and be like, hey, you paid off your house. So we decided to expand on your house and make you and put you in more debt. Which way do you want to expand? There was no way to cancel.
Like, hey, you finally paid off the original price of your house.
You ready to pay some more, boy?
No, are you ready for interest?
Are you ready for interest?
Oh no.
But yeah, that's pretty much essentially what happened. It's great.
Video game news.
I was so excited. I'm going to buy a probably for
You know what? I would wait, honestly, to
yeah,
buy one.
the Switch. I'm gonna buy it for probably Black Friday. It'll probably be
No, even then, I would still wait for
Black
it.
Friday deal are not even that good anymore.
Because
so
whenever
I
like,
usually
Animal
wait till
Crossing
Monday.
is like closer to coming out, they'll probably announce a special edition.
I don't want a special edition though. I want a basic one.
Don't you want Isabella on your Switch?
Holy fuck!
Isabella, wait.
It's Isabel, and the reason her name is Isabel is because if you look her up, Isabel in Animal Crossing. I'm sure you've seen her, Clem. Maybe.
She's like a white dog.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
No, she white.
She's not white.
She's yellow.
Yeah, she's
Yellow, white, same thing.
By the way, her name is Shizue in the Japanese version. It's because she's a Shizu. But anyways, if you look at her head, her little like bun on the top of her head looks like a bag of bells. That's why her name is Isabel.
Oh my god, I never fucking knew this.
That's literally why her look up.
Holy shit! It all makes sense.
Look up bell bag Animal Crossing and then look at like cross reference it. Bell bag Animal Crossing.
Holy shit! I see it now.
And that's essentially. Oh, I don't know why I went to shopping, but yeah, like if you look at it and then you look at her head, that's a bell bag. That's why her name is Isabel, because she is a bell.
Oh my fucking god!
Chris is like shocked.
How did I not know this?
But anyways, I really fucking love Isabel. To any ladies that are out there that may want to get with a
Your future woman's cosplays as Isabel.
oh baby, I would marry you right then and there.
Oh, where are y'all gonna be for Halloween, by the way?
Isabel.
You're like I don't know why.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
I'm not gonna be Isabel.
That'd be funny. I don't know why.
I answered that shit without no hesitation. That
it popped into my head like the other day, like Halloween and shit. And I was like, I'm just gonna go dressed up as like the press college student.
Wait, you dress up? Wait, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I probably did that last year too. All I did at Halloween,
I haven't dressed up in like years, dude.
Was sleep. That's all I did last year in college.
The last time I dressed up, I was just passing out candy. I had like the creeper head from Minecraft.
Wow.
I was just wearing that, and I was like outside.
You're god.
Okay, so I want this. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm not gonna post it on It's obviously not going to be shown on the whatchamacallit, but I want that.
What? The tangent deserves to know.
Do they?
No, it's a Nendoroid. The reason
Oh my god, Victor! I just realized if she's in Smash, they're gonna make her an amiibo.
Oh my fucking god.
there's already on
There is one actually.
Oh,
There should be one because yeah, I think Animal Crossing supports amiibos.
Whoa, what is this?
Or does it? I
there
don't know.
is, but it's for the Wii U. She comes in the Wii U. I'm just gonna buy the thing just so I can have an amiibo of her.
It doesn't matter what is it like what it is because it's like NFC technology. It's like the same shit they'll use for like your phones.
Amiibo. Hold on, I'm about to buy this bitch. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Alright.
I don't give a fuck.
Victor.exe has
Shut-
stopped working.
At the cart. I just beat the shit out of my chest. I don't know if you heard of that.
Yeah,
That's why I said Victor.exe has stopped working.
What are they called again? Amiibos.
Yeah.
I thought there's another one.
Yeah, no, there should be
That one's
maybe
more
2 or
expensive.
3. Some are
Worse.
It might be.
because some don't get like
Winter
remade.
outfit. Dude. Oh my god.
I'm coming in.
I love this.
What was that?
I want the Nendoroid too, though. Oh my god, Clem, you fucked up. Oh, I
You're
can't
welcome.
afford that one though.
Yeah, what did you do to my cousin, Clem?
I don't know. Do I want winter? Yeah, I'll get winter for right now, and I'll get summer later because
Yes, you do. You want
It's
winter
gonna
right
be-
there.
it's gonna be. Oh shit! I don't know my password for Amazon.
Shit.
Oh, I figured it out.
Chetos.
Easy peasy. I shouldn't be buying this
It,
shit.
it was 1, 2, 3, 4. By the way,
It was not.
if y'all missed it, Victor's password is super easy to hack right now. Hiccup.
Place my order. Oh my god.
He's
Oh,
actually doing it.
oh my god! Can I get this as a fucking Prime now?
Yes.
No.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
All right.
I would have paid the extra like $10 for it. If I could have gotten it like in 2 hours.
My question is,
I would've sat outside.
Welcome to the Amazon shopping.
I would have sat outside and be like, "Oh my god, hold on, hold
I
on,
have this question.
It might
Boy.
be possible.
you can buy. Holy shit! Hey, Amazon has. Oh, that's why.
I have this question.
Hold on, Amazon's gonna sell the NES on September 21st, 2018. It's $59.99. Order it now. I'm probably gonna get 2 on my next paycheck and then sell one for like $200 because that's apparently what everybody does.
Wait, the
But
NES,
by
like
3,
SNES
I'll pay
Mini?
you later.
You'll pay
The
me
mini?
later.
Yeah,
I'll buy 2 and sell you one for 100.
What are you talking about? The Mini?
you're
Yeah.
mean.
Is it the mini?
Oh.
It's just the classic edition. They do look mini though.
Probably.
How long have we been going? That's actually my question, actually.
An hour and 12
Hour and a
minutes.
half?
An hour and 12
Okay.
minutes. Yeah, relax. Y'all over
Alright.
there like tripping.
3.
So yeah, I think this podcast is a lot more exciting than the last podcast, Chris.
That last one I fucking was bored, so
This podcast, I talked about how much I hated my.
But we forgot one of the most important topics, though.
What is it?
Memes.
We don't talk about memes.
We
Dude,
definitely-
Bongo Cat is the best fucking
The
meme in the world.
The fuck is Oh, wait, never mind.
Dude, you know what Bongo Cat is. If you've been on Twitter, you know what Bongo Cat is.
Do I?
Go on Twitter right now, type in Bongo Cat,
So
and you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Just type in Bongo
my
Cat.
favorite one is the initial D one. And I'll just say that. Right.
Exactly. That's exactly
But,
Bongo Cat.
Anyways, I think
I'm gonna regret
this
this.
is a successful podcast. I talked about how much I hated my art
fucking
teacher.
God.
I bought an Isabel amiibo.
You're welcome for Bongo Cat, by the way.
You're welcome for the amiibo.
Thank you, both of you,
Bongo Cat.
for truly bringing this podcast together.
What the
If only I
fuck
had
is
captured
this?
what Johan was saying about
It's
that.
Bongo Cat. Wait, I don't know.
I can't.
I know, sorry.
Hello, Toby.
He finally said something. I can't click anything because it'll have audio.
Sound.
Yeah, so it's an unfortunate situation. I don't want to.
Just know Bongo Cat. No, tell your viewers right now. Go Bongo Cat. Bongo Cat right now. I'm gonna do it right now.
Bongo Cat. Nobody bought
One
it.
of them is shaking the maracas from
Hey.
Breath of the Wild.
Exactly.
Nobody buy the
I-
Isabel stuff. That's all mine. You all can go fuck yourselves.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I'll
shit.
kill you all and I'll take my Isabel. Oh, dude, Isabel's gonna sit. Oh my god, I already know it. Winter Isabel's gonna sit on my right, and then Summer Isabel's gonna sit on my left. It's gonna be great. I love Isabel so much. And then I want the Nendroid still. I don't give a shit. I still want the Nendroid.
I need to buy some, but there's no point in buying them if I'm over
They're
here.
so expensive. I remember when she was on sale for like 40 or 30 bucks, and I thought
They're
that was
really-
expensive. Now it's $80.
No, they're fucking expensive as shit, dude.
No, like her Crunchyroll used to sell her. Maybe they still do.
It's because they're like they get made in limited stock. Because like some of them they get made once and then like
Here she
like
is.
they get made
Yeah,
a couple
see,
times.
she's $48 on Crunchyroll.
I don't know.
You
Dude.
see? But it's the winner and it says re-release. I don't care about the re-release. It's the,
This is why I love Bongo Cat. I'm sorry. Ever since
you
I
can
said type it Bongo
pre-order
Cat.
it. Release date October 31st. Okay, so which one's the one that's on Amazon? Summer?
I feel like this is what Victor would love. Victor, this is for you after the podcast, by the way.
Okay, so I'm gonna buy Summer Isabel, and then I'll buy Winter Isabel through the thing. I love her so much. She's so adorable. I want a Shih Tzu, and I'm gonna name her Isabel. It would be so great. Look how happy she looks. Look how proud of herself she looks. Just look at that. No, not that. Click onto it and then click like the third picture on the wall. Fourth. The fourth picture where she looks so proud and there's like stars behind her.
What? I don't even know which one I'm looking. The Amazon thing?
No, on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, you're right. Oh.
Click like the fourth picture. The one
Yeah,
second from the bottom. Look how proud she
saw.
looks.
I saw it.
So adorable. I love her. Anyways, that's the end of this podcast. I'm gonna
Uh,
I should have charged my phone while we were doing this.
same.
mistakes were made? Actually, wait.
Thank you guys for watching this week's episode or listening or anything that you've done, really.
Thompson, I still love you.
Isabel's
You're the
greatest.
best professor I've had this year.
Who?
Thompson.
Oh,
The best professor I'm having this semester.
Isabel's the greatest.
No you.
And that's the end of this podcast. All our links are in the description.
Maybe.
Remember, guys, stay safe, be smart, and most importantly, most fucking importantly,
We'll stay safe.
hail Toby Maguire.
I thought you were gonna say Hail Isabel.